Hello, hello, hello. Let me get this out and shared, and we will get started. You can share if you feel so called to do so. Let's see. I don't think that's supposed to go there, but okay. All right, and then we're gonna go hit live on the Instagrams. Hopefully I see me, we're good, and we are live now. All right, hey, hi, hello, and welcome back. This is the Sacral Chakra Monday Daily Boost, as it just popped up on my feed there. I will see you pop up into the Instagram. I will look down, I will read, not instructions, I will read the comments, and we will go from there. I think I was going to introduce myself. I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the issues that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. Today I'm here doing Love and Action Network's Sacral Chakra Monday Daily Boost. Yay! Hey, you're, Love City Arts Collective. Hey girl, hey! From back in the day, boo-boo. Happy Monday. Love and Action Network is a peer support mental health organization where we provide tools that have worked for us to heal so that you can heal in order to put your love in action, and the world needs more love. At this point, I literally just read a post, and maybe I'll read it on here. Slide my scroller to the left. Did that work? How do I do that? Okay. Scrolling. Okay. How about now? Did it move? I tried. It showed center. I took it off and put it back on again. But I don't know. I can't do anything. It won't drag any further than that. Okay. Anywho, we're going to do a We the Urban. Maybe I'll read the Glow Graphics post. Maybe I'll save it for... No, I think I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. We're going to do We the Urban. Then we'll do Sacral Chakra. Then we will do, it did work. Then we will do whatever that other thing is called. 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact. This week's theme is duty. I have a feeling it's going to make me angry. So, y'all just stay with me. What is that? Oh, it's Muse Hub. Oh, there's a new thing on my thingy. Okay, on my thingy. Really doing well with the commentary. Oh, our CEP is Andre and the Flow, who the company used to be called Love City Arts Collective. It's coming back at some point. Everything's a circle, right? Thank you. Life is a circle. It's coming back. Our CEP is Andre in the Flow, Dr. Flow. He is on all platforms at Andre and the Flow. You can find me at Tara Priolo Studio. You can find our other practitioner at PWYC 33, who does Waiting to Exhale on Sundays. Okay, here we go. It's Monday, y'all. Also, those of you listening to this and you're like, yo, Dr. Flo and Tara, where was the root chakra? Listen, we did it and Instagram ate it, okay? Instagram was like, nah, you will not have this. Oh, there's a brand new post. Y'all want the brand new post, or you want the rest of the one that I started to read yesterday? Let's see. Ooh. 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 I'm reading. Ooh. Okay, we're going to read the new one. Here we go. Okay. We the Urban. I wouldn't be surprised if by Wednesday I have a Black Liturgies to read you. I feel like typically she posts when big events happen, and we all know there's a big event. Speaking of that, we will definitely be discussing the big event, the thing that we're not discussing right now, tomorrow at Deconstruction Junction at 7 p.m. Chomp. Okay, once you understand your worth, you'll stop entertaining people who don't. This is like literally hot off the press, 22 minutes ago, y'all. Next slide. No more playing small. It's okay to acknowledge your growth. It's okay to speak highly of yourself. It's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to celebrate yourself. It's okay to be confident. Dr. Flo was talking about confidence. We were listening to Jim Rohn this morning. It was a whole 9 yards. Okay. This is why I'm reading this, because it's circular. It ties in with what we were talking about. And yes, IG did say chomp chomp just like a dinosaur. I'm going to read that one more time. No more playing small. It's okay to acknowledge your growth. It's okay to speak highly of yourself. It's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to celebrate yourself. It's okay to be confident. Next slide. It's a picture of a book, it looks like. Make peace with all the women you once were. Lay flowers at their feet. Offer them incense and honey and forgiveness. Honor them and give them your silence. Listen. Bless them and let them be. For they are the bones of the temple you sit in now. For they are the rivers of wisdom leading you toward the sea. I have been 1,000 different women. Next slide is a repeating slide. Let it end, let it go, let it hurt, let it heal. Let it end, let it go, let it hurt, let it heal. They asked her, how do you build harmony in a relationship? She answered, you both have to be serious about your healing and open to growth. When tension arises, you focus on understanding each other's perspective instead of trying to win. As your self-awareness expands, it will make it easier to find a middle path that you both feel good about. Harmony blossoms when your primary intention is love, not control. It's from a book called Mature Love. Next slide. Feeling emotionally safe with someone is so important. Next slide. I accept people, let me try that again. I accept people of all personalities and backgrounds, but my non-negotiable is self-awareness. It is impossible to have a long-term, respectful, and equal relationship with a person who can't look inward, take accountability, and admit when they might be wrong. Next slide. Friends who've withstood the test of time, friends who cherish your authentic self, friends who celebrate your successes, friends who challenge you to be better, friends who don't play about you, friends who bond beyond gossip, friends who are family by choice. Those kind of friends. I think this is the last slide. Yes, maybe. I can't tell. Decide what is yours to hold and let the rest go. Nah, sorry, there's one last slide. Here's the last slide. Say it with me. I accept and love my body as it is today. I choose peace over worry. I am open to better possibilities. I am focused and disciplined. I face turbulence with grace and calmness. I adapt to change with resilience. I accept that my best effort is enough. I choose to focus on solutions. I express myself honestly. I am enough. I am enough. The caption says, the affirmation of the day, what is for me will always find me, as long as I am making choices that put me in its path. What is for me will always find me, as long as I am making choices that put me in its path. Oof. I feel like my phone might not like how warm it is out here, so I'm gonna skip the glow graphics. I will share it to my stories, and I will share it to the Love and Action Network broadcast channel when I get off of here, because IG doesn't let you share to broadcast channels from the computer, so whatever. Okay, nexty poop. We're gonna do the captions. We're gonna do the chakra, babies. The chakras, and we're going to do sacral chakra. It is Monday. I did post the facts today. I also post the emotion wheel, and I posted the affirmation, which is I feel. So what do you feel today? You can go comment on any of those over on the social medias at Love in Action Net. I'm going to read some reflection questions. Reflecting on the sacral chakra, also known as Svadhisthana, in Sanskrit involves exploring various aspects of creativity, emotions, relationships, and sensuality. Here are some questions to help you delve into those areas and gain deeper insight. I am going to read. Ooh. Okay. Dr. Flo mentioned this yesterday in the live, in the Daily Boost. You had to be there. But I'm going to read the... he was talking about Pleasure Activism by AMB, by Adrienne Maree Brown. And I think this relates. It's very sacral chakra, and it's very, I think it's timely, right? Sensuality and pleasure. How do I experience and enjoy the pleasures of life? Am I comfortable with my own sensuality and sexuality? Are there any feelings of guilt or shame Are there any feelings of guilt or shame associated with experiencing pleasure? How do I incorporate self-care and pampering into my routine? I'll read those one more time. How do I experience and enjoy the pleasures of life? Am I comfortable with my own sensuality and sexuality? Are there any feelings of guilt or shame associated with experiencing pleasure? How do I incorporate self-care and pampering into my routine? I'm going to answer a couple of these. I'm not going to answer all of these because we got to move on. How do I experience and enjoy the pleasures of my life? Something that Dr. Flo does is he documents his entire life. And I was talking to somebody the other day. I asked them for a picture of something, and they didn't have a picture of what they were telling me about. And I was like, why didn't you take a picture? And they were like, because I'll just remember it. And I'm like, I feel like I document and enjoy and experience the pleasures of my life through a screen. Oftentimes I grab a picture of that food. I grab a picture of, I posted yesterday a picture of me. I think it was me with no makeup, or maybe that was Saturday. And I was like, this is enough too, but also when you feel good, take the picture, right? When you feel good, take the picture of yourself. When there's a cute thing happening, take the picture, because as much as you think you will remember, our brains can only hold so much, right? It's the reason why we're sitting here talking about, like, will we actually remember what was happening right now in November, right? Will we remember that the weekend before Trump got shot, and the weekend after Joe Biden stepped down? Will we remember these things? Maybe not, right? And so it is useful to have, one of my favorite things is to go through my old news every week, right? Is to go back and see what I was talking about in 2020 and see what inspiration I was sharing and see what content I was producing. And I don't always go back and reproduce it. I have been lately sharing reels from 2020, 21, 23, 22, which I did in backwards order, and I'm well aware that I did. Don't worry about it. But I think it's important to capture the things that you want to remember, that maybe you think you'll remember, on your camera. Because one of the nights that I really want to remember is my wedding. And I didn't have my phone. I thought it was important to be off my phone, which I do think is important. And I listen, half my family, okay, is very non-phone. Like, they put their phones down. They don't really, they play on their phones, but they don't take pictures, right? And then I'm like, do you actually remember, being in that moment, So I took 70 pictures this weekend, and half of them are the same picture. But I want to remember this weekend of my child meeting their great grandmother, right? And it might be one of the only times, Anyway, so that's how I feel like I experience and enjoy. I enjoy it in the moment, and I take a picture or I take a video in order to remember it in the future, right? All right. Am I comfortable with my own sensuality and sexuality? It really depends on the day. Some days I'm like, girl, but that has to do with a lot of the body stuff, because I had a kid. Anyway, number 3, are there any feelings of guilt or shame associated with experiencing pleasure? Sometimes, because we live in America and therefore we have privilege that a lot of the world does not have. Like, there are not bombs falling on our head. We are not typically food scarce, although there are people in this country that are food scarce, and we could stop that literally in an hour. We could if we wanted to, but the fact is we don't want to. So sometimes I feel guilty, but sometimes I don't, you know, because we have to, joy is the revolution. We have to experience joy in order to keep going. We have to experience pleasure in order to keep going. Last one, how do I incorporate self-care and pampering into my routine? This is something Dr. Flo talks about a lot. Right now, as a new mom, relatively new mom, I don't know when the like newborn stage actually ends. Some people say 3 months, some people say like year. I don't really know when it ends. But showers are self-care because I am fully alone. I'm fully alone, especially when my husband is home and can grab the baby. Like, I get a moment to myself. There's no dogs, there's no kid, there's no husband. It's just me and my shower. I don't document that. I do remember that feeling. You will never regret documenting your memories and joys. I've always been this kind of grandma. Yes, yes. Oh, that kind of conflicts, doesn't it? Okay. How about that? Does that work? There we go. That's nice. I like that we can edit like right as we're doing things. Okay. That's that. We're moving on to Melody Beatty. I'm not rereading day 1. Hopefully it'll magically show up. Yes. And we need to go to the airport. We got to go to the airport. We got to catch up. And you need to watch House of the Dragon because the memes coming out, I'm not even in that group and I'm in the other group run by the black people. The black people that accept anybody. Black people. Anyway, I'm not doing that. Not doing that today. You are a lifelong learner and brilliant. Thank you so much. I am a lifelong learner. And I try to pick up things pretty quick. Tech is not, it is not my strong suit, but I try to keep up the best I can. What was I saying? Oh, the memes from last night's episode are chef's kiss. Anywho, okay. Day 2. Of course. Oh, this week's theme is duty. That's true. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Kind, and they're not kind folk too. The episode last night was called Small Folk. Anyway, okay. Day 2. Of course you're feeling grumpy. You're about to do something you'd rather not do. But once you get done feeling irritable, could you try to be a little lighthearted about it? Maybe there will be a pleasant surprise when you do that task you dread doing. That's what I'm hoping today, y'all. I have got to do this task. I've got to do the copy and pasting. That is my plan after I get off of here, is to go spend the next 3 to 4 hours copying and pasting and trying to get this task done and not be distracted by anything else. Okay. There is other stuff that I should do and I need to do. I could do, but I need to do this, right? I need to get it out of the way. We are getting ready for our competition this weekend. Okay, anyway, that was an email. Maybe there will be a pleasant surprise when you do that task you dread doing. If nothing else, think about how good you will feel when it's done. Uh-oh, hello? All right, application. We may dislike some of our personal duties, but ignoring them will only leave us feeling worse. Often these duties are part of a larger goal that we desire, such as spiritual growth, a good credit rating, a healthy relationship, or a new job. But usually, duty runs even deeper than that. Responding to the call of duty is essential for self-worth. I will read the application of the week one more time. We may dislike some of our personal duties, but ignoring them will only leave us feeling worse. Often these duties are part of a larger goal that we desire, such as spiritual growth, a good credit rating, a healthy relationship, or a new job. But usually, duty runs even deeper than that. Responding to the call of duty is essential for self-worth. Let me go check on IG. Y'all be boring, okay? Sorry, IG. Sorry, not sorry. That's all for today. Find your notebook, find your journals. I hope something resonated with you today. And if it didn't, that's okay. Come back tomorrow. Dr. Flo is back tomorrow. I'll be back Wednesday. We've got Deconstruction Junction tomorrow. We're going to be listening to Pod Save the People again. Tomorrow, AMs. I will add in a Pod Save America at some point this week. But basically, podcast listens are going to be a thing because of what happened yesterday. Yeah. I think that's it. Continue to be anti-racist. Be safe. Wear a mask. Make good trouble, and a lot of it. Because listen. having a black woman be the front runner for the next presidential election is a big deal. A lot of people are going to come for the blackness. A lot of people are going to come for the woman. A lot of people are going to generalize, and there's going to be a lot of people that are hurting, and there's going to be a lot of people that are trying to organize and trying to fight and trying to move forward. And we have to figure out how to be in community with all people, because we need all people. All cylinders are on go. I see why this phone is dim. It's because it's in the sun and it's hot. Okay, I don't know where I was. Make good trouble. Do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and ain't nobody can change that. I will see you next time. Toodles.